So I have a video where I am talking about using the contour feature to change an outline into a fully layered SVG design, and I ended up with a comment asking if you can do that with the hand holding SVGs. Typically these things are just outlines, but it's like not a closed shape. I'll show you an example. So something like this, you can see there's not a real good way to contour this. When you're using the contour feature inside of Cricut Design Space, you're pulling out shapes that are within the SVG itself, and because there's not a whole lot of them, especially with these massive hand parts, you're going to run into some troubles. But it is not impossible. If you have Design Bundles Plus membership thing, you can download this for free. It's included in the thing. But if you have your own SVG ready to go, grab that and meet me over inside of Cricut Design Space. So I ended up uploading this specific design, and I'm going to show you how to take this and turn it into this, and it actually did not take that long. So I made those smaller just so that we know what we're going to be working with. You're going to pull up this SVG. I'm going to duplicate it. So you're going to have this SVG. For my purposes, I took out all of these extra lines because I didn't really like the shading in it. In order to do that, you just select the SVG, you go down to the bottom right hand side and you click contour. When you do that, it's going to pop up this thing. You can go through and select individually, or you can just do like hide all and then come back up here and then pull out these things, and I believe that yeah. So if you select the things, it will unhide it. So we're gonna go through, not that, fix that. So now I've got all of the teeny tiny parts selected. Now it's just the outline. From here, what we're gonna do is go over to the left hand side. We're gonna pull up shapes. The easiest thing was the circle. I'm going to bring this in. We're going to minimize this sidebar. I'm going to drag the circle over on the layer side, the right hand side, and I'm going to drag it all the way to the back. And I'm going to change this color so that I can visually see exactly where it's going. I'm going to increase the size of this until it's almost touching each individual like exit point of this SVG. So there's going to be some overlapping areas. If you want, you can add an additional circle. That's what I ended up doing on this one. You just copy and paste, or you can insert it the same way we did when we did the huge one, and you'll just move it to the back again so you can see. And now we've got a little bit of like it's like more rounded out, and you can keep doing that for each of these if you want a more like, I don't want to say finished edge because all these things are going to be finished. If you want them a little fatter at the end so that it's not just like an abrupt cutoff kind of thing, you can do that. For this purpose, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm going to go through, I'm going to hide this, merge these two layers together, selecting both of them. You can either do control and click both of them, or you can click on the screen itself and then drag this box and it will select both of them. Just make sure over here on the right hand side you see that both of those layers are selected. Drop down to the bottom, go to combine and weld, and that will create one massive shape. I'm going to move this back again. We're going to unhide this part. Now we're going to select both of these. We're going to go to slice. This is going to cut the purple out of, well, this is going to cut the outline out of the purple. So you can see up here, we're going to hide this. Sorry, not hide this. We're going to move these pieces, and you can see that the black outline SVG part got cut out of the purple. I'm going to come back up to the slice results, the purple section, and we're going to drop down to the bottom right hand side, and we're going to hit contour. This is where we're going to be able to start picking out all of the solid shapes and changing our colors. I'm going to hide these pieces because we're not trying to create color outside of the hands. So now our hands are purple. If you want, you can add as many colors here as you want, depending on what your purpose is. For every color, there needs to be another layer added. So I'm going to move this to the back. I'm going to grab this, hit contour, and we're going to hide the adult hands. Just going to click on each individual piece inside the adult hands, and now we're just left with the two kids' hands. And I'm going to change this. We'll do orange, just so you could see. And then you've got this purple set, and I'm gonna hide the kids' hands on this one. So now you are left with, we can take this out because those are just the end pieces. Unless you want to keep them, you can also keep them. You just make sure that you're welding the black outline with the two, like with the little curved ends. So we have our outline, our purple hands, and then the orangish hands. And then from there, you would literally just have to send it straight to cut, like hit the top right hand corner, hit make it, and then you'll be able to cut out any of the colors and whatever you want at the end of this. You have to add some extra steps in order to use those mother son hand SVGs. Yes, you are absolutely going to need to do an extra step, but it is not impossible, and it is a lot easier than you think it is. If you want some more practice with contouring different things, I'm going to link over here or somewhere. There's going to be video somewhere where you can get some more practice with contouring. If you have any questions, just let me know and I will try my hardest to help you.